Good morning, everyone. My name is Justin. Before my presentation, I will give you some information about the person I will introduce. First, the person is an actress, and she was born as a child star. And 1994, she acts. Her first film is called North, which is an American comedy drama adventure film. And second, uh, Forbes announced the top 10 highest paid actresses in the world in 2019, and she was in the first place with 56 billion US dollar. The last information is she plays a well-known role codenamed Black Widow. I guess some of you already know the person whom I'm talking to, and my topic is Scarlett Johansson. Here is a table of contents. First, I would introduce her background, and the second part is the main discussion. This part I will talk about why I choose and why she is influential. And the third and the last part is the conclusion and the Q&A. She has two nationalities, which is Denmark and America. As I mentioned before, Scarlett showed an interest in her early age, so her mother took her to many movie sets to cast the character since she was 7 years old. After 2 years, she finally got the first character. Since then, she started her actress life. In her almost 30 years as an actress, she was nominated in BAFTA Award for Best Actress in a leading role twice and win the prize one time. While she was nominated in the uh, and she was also nominated in the Oscars twice in 2020. And these are her nominated films. The left one is called The Marriage Story. This is mainly talking about a couple who loved each other, but due to some reason forcing them to step on the road of divorcing. Uh, and the right one is Jojo Rabbit, which is talking about the absurd behavior done by Nazi, such as the persecution of Jews, the distorted education to children, and the worship of Hitler. Unfortunately, she didn't win any award. But in my opinion, whether an actor or actress can be an influential person don't depend on how many awards he or she got. And although it is an objective standard to judge an actor or actress, I consider that if one could interpret a character in a way that the the audience can feel in the same feeling, he or she will be an influential person. And this is why she was nominated to be one of the most influential people in Time 100 2021. The nominated say I recently watched her on the screen as a Black Widow, who exacts revenge on a powerful figure who manipulates emphasis on men and women to fight for him. Um, Here is a main discussion. Natasha Romanoff, which is also called Black Widow, is one of the famous Avenger in the movie series. She grew up in Red Room, which is an organization that held by a couple of dictatorial men who train little girls to become perfect agents by transforming their structure of body and forcing them to make countless combat trainings. As we can see, she has a miserable childhood, and this has become one of the reasons why she chose to betray the Red Room. This decision is not only a react to punish evil as a hero, but a symbol of women to fight for those unreasonable things. We all know that the feminism is a crucial issue that in recent years. Take those heroes in the Avengers, for example. In Scarlet get 1 million on the country, the Robert get the 50 millions in the Avengers, which is a significant salary gap. And this kind of unequal pay for the same work situation is common in Hollywood even today. But Scarlett chose to fight for her rights by making a lawsuit to Disney due to their contract in Black Widow this movie. Of course, this action could be seen as she wants to defend her own salary, but it is also a symbol that women have right to defend themselves. Hence, rumor has it that her action influences some of actresses to fight for their rights, such as Emma Watson and Emily Blunt. Although this rumor may not be true, Scarlett Johansson truly influenced all the actresses in this industry in visible. Besides, she is known as a symbol of sex, but she advocates that women don't need to maintain their figure because women can show their beauty no matter what their body like. She shows everyone the fact that women shouldn't be seen as such symbol, even though women might not be skinny, be white, be pretty, or cute, but we could always be respected and admired. Uh, no one should be privileged because of their appearance, especially women. With her help, more and more girls started to treat themselves better and also learn to cherish their existence. I think I could give a brief conclusion about the life of Natasha Romanoff. Uh, Leave the past behind and embrace the future. Natasha has an awful childhood, but after she met her good comrades, she found a sense of belonging among her fellows and found the definition of home. When she decided to betray Red Room, which means she is ready to dispose those nightmares, and this can explain why she chose to sacrifice herself to save the world because those are their families and she understands what it feels like to have nothing. Since she found the meaning of her existence, she has no regrets in the world. In this world, there are many people like Natasha have some unmemorable past. Some of them live in the shadow of the past and then can never escape. But Natasha make it. Although it may encounter many difficulties and sometimes it seems that all of things back to the start, she still found her worth. Through her story, we all know that people shouldn't give up because bright future must be there if they are willing to no longer bind themselves. Without a doubt, both Scarlett Johansson and Natasha Romanoff deeply influenced those women who are afraid of defending their rights, girls who don't like themselves, and people who stuck in the past. With her beliefs and behaviors, she is deserved to be one of the tiny 100 people. This in our Q&A.
Right. So thank you very much. Right. So I think Justin has clearly proved that. So this female, you may say, yeah, I think she's more like a feminist fighter. Yeah, I think this actress Johansson, I think she deserves the title. So now again, feel free if you have any questions or comments for Justin.
Hello, Justin.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So thank you for presenting. And at first, I really agree with what you said about so actors influential doesn't stand from his or her attainment of awards and honors. But I would like to ask, what do you think is an actor may be influential? What is the main elements for his or her to be like that influential?
Can you speak again?
Um, I'm asking, what do you think an actor or actress may be seen as influential? What is the main element?
Um, I do you mean what of what the meaning of an influential actor or actress of mine?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think that if an um if an actor or an actress can use their own way to make their audience feel in the same feeling when they watch the movie, I think he or she is an influential person.
Yeah, thank you, Ricky. Yeah, I think it's a very important question. Yeah, it's about how we define an actor or an actress as an influential person. Yeah, I think Justin made a good point about maybe showing empathy. Good. So can we still have another question or comment?
Hey, can you hear me? I'm
Hi,
Yuki.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
I can.
Uh, I want to make some comments about your presentation. I think it's very like comprehensive and you're very fluent. And I think I like the point in you say that the female has said that the figure didn't like means one people, and the conclusion have you had done is very well. Because that they use one sentence to like to conclude your presentation, and I think you say the right thing that everyone need to embrace the future and like to like don't think about the past and to do whatever they want in the future. And thank you for your presentation.
Thanks for your comments.
Yeah, thank you, Yuki, for the positive comments. Yeah, I think I do agree with you. Yeah, I think Justin has done a great job in concluding his presentation. Very good. I think we can still have one more question or comment.
Hi, Jeff.
Yes.
Hi.
Um, you have mentioned some of the movies yet, so I want to ask you that which movie is your favorite?
Um, Although I'm the big fan of the Avengers, but my favorite movie of her is Marriage Story. Um, there is a saying that this couple broke out. They told each other their dissatisfaction in some way of cursing each other, but we all know that they still love each other. And I think the dramatic tension of this part is one of the reasons for the one of the reasons that I like this movie better.
Yeah, thank you, Angel, for the question. All right, so I think then so we have to maybe stop here. So let's give Justin a big hand for this wonderful presentation. Okay, I think so. I propose that we can maybe take